Hi, I'm Andy from Snow Camp Shoreup. I have a question for you. Have you lost your confidence when skiing? Are you afraid? Were you taken down a slope that was too steep for your ability, and this has resulted in a total lack of confidence and a want not to ski? If so, then watch this video because we are here to help. So we've been on the hill today with a few ladies in our Fearless Camp, and our Fearless Camp, as the name kind of says, is all about overcoming fear. Now we understand that not everybody can get here to Capron to ski with us, so we have put together 8 points within this video to help you start to build your confidence again and enjoy your time on snow. One of these things is you need to find the right teachers or the right teacher to help you overcome your fear. So if you're going to speak to a ski school, be open and honest and tell them why you're looking to work with a ski teacher. Tell them that you have fear, tell them what you feel. When you meet the ski teacher that's allocated to you, make sure that you explain everything to them. A good ski teacher will try and get information from you by asking questions. They won't just ask you your name and where you're from, they'll ask you why you're taking a lesson. Why have you booked a ski teacher? Be upfront and honest and tell them exactly why. If they don't ask you things like, how many weeks have you skied? Where have you skied? Where did you learn to ski? How many weeks have you spent in ski school? Then they're probably not too interested in you and finding out why you want this lesson. So they may not be the right ski teacher for you. A good ski teacher is going to ask you a lot of questions and they're going to try and get down to why you have lost your confidence, what it is that gave you fear in the first place. And this could be a number of things. But be sure, if they don't ask you any questions, they may not be the right person for you, because without understanding why you're looking to take a lesson, then they're not going to be able to help you. Now once you've spoken to your teacher and you're confident that this person is the right person to help you overcome your fear, the first thing they should really do is they should be checking your equipment. Equipment's extremely important. If your boots aren't fitting correctly, this is going to mean you're not going to have control over your skis. So a good ski teacher is going to do an equipment check. They're going to check that your boots fit properly. They're going to check that your skis are appropriate for your level, your height and your weight. Let's say for instance you have skis that are too long and boots that are too big. This instantly is going to give you a feeling of lack of control. And if you're already fearful, you have a lack of confidence, you need confidence in your equipment, that you are in control of your equipment and therefore in control of your skiing and yourself. One of the things that most people find fearful is losing control of speed. If your boot's too big, your skis are too long and you can't control your skis, then you are going to lose control and gain speed. So it's extremely important to make sure that your equipment is fit for purpose and it fits you as a person, as a skier, to enable you to then move on and start controlling your fear. Now the third thing that you're going to want to do is go straight back to the nursery slopes. Now this doesn't really matter whether you have skied for 3 weeks or 33 weeks. If you are fearful, the best way to start building your confidence and overcome that fear is to go straight back to the nursery slope, and in some instances go right back to the beginnings and start to learn movement patterns again. Because at some point in your skiing progression, or your skiing lifetime as we like to call it, you've probably stopped doing something because of one reason or another. Now this could have been you were taken on a slope that was way too steep, so you instantly stopped leaning forward, you reverted to a back position, you lose control of your skis. If you lose control of your skis on a steep slope, you are going to pick up speed, you're going to accelerate and you're going to head downhill, you're going to lose your confidence. By going back to a nursery slope, and almost a flat slope, you're going to have more time to react, you're going to have more time to feel what you're doing and to reprogram the body with the movement positions that are needed to enable you, the skier, to work the ski. The next thing we're going to concentrate on, whilst in the beginners area, is going to be your turn shape. Now, a lot of people think turning is just wiggling their way down the slope. However, wiggling your way down the slope could be one of the reasons why you are gaining speed. And if you're gaining speed and losing confidence and becoming fearful, we need to learn how to control this speed. We then start to look at the turn shape, and we look at the 3 different parts of the turn. Now if you imagine a turn as a big half circle, literally going from 12 o'clock on the clock face all the way around to 6 o'clock, we have 3 areas of the turn. The first portion from 12 till 2 is the initiation phase. It's the start of the turn. As the skis then start to point down the hill between 2 and 4 o'clock, this is what we call the acceleration phase, or as I like to call it, the oh shit moment. Because let's face it, this is where we all panic, this is where we lose our confidence, because we start to pick up speed. And yes, in the acceleration phase we pick up speed because our skis are facing down the hill. We need to bring our skis back across the hill, across the foreline, until they start to almost go back up. This is what we call the end of the turn, or the deceleration phase. So we go through the start of the turn, we go into the oh shit moment, or the acceleration phase, and then we continue the turn all the way around till our ski tips are almost pointing back up the hill, and this is going to naturally slow us down, give us deceleration, and mean that we are not continually picking up speed. Now what you will find, the minute people start to pick up speed, instead of making this really rounded C-shaped turn, they instantly cut it short and go into their next turn early. And what this results in is spending more time in the acceleration phase. And the more time we spend in the acceleration phase, the faster we are going to go. Now because we're on a very flat nursery slope, this isn't going to be too much of a problem for us. But it is going to give us the ability to play with the turn shape, so you can feel where you're accelerating, where you're decelerating, and where you are maintaining a speed. And this could be maintaining a slow speed, an average speed, or a fast speed. But whilst doing this turn shape exercise repeatedly, you are going to build more confidence and be more confident in your ability of controlling your skis, therefore being able to control your descent of any given hill, blue, red, black, whatever you want, confidently knowing that you are in control. And the more we are in control, the more confidence we're going to get, and the less fear. So now we've mastered our turn shape, and we have realized that we need to finish our turn to give us greater control of our skis. We are now going to just mix it up. We are going to work on long radius turns, short radius turns. We're going to ski across the slope. We're going to use some cones. We're going to ski through cones, small poles, lots of different things. Just basically practice, practice, practice. Different turns, different shapes, different terrain, building confidence as we go, safe in the knowledge that we now know how to, from the previous step, complete our turn and therefore control our speed. Once we've done this, then the next point, number 7, it's about mileage. Mileage, mileage, mileage. We are going to ski and ski and ski. The more you practice doing the right things, the more embedded this is going to become into your skiing DNA, and the easier you are going to then be able to use the techniques that we will have taught you, or that you will learn from your ski teacher, to enable you to go on to different terrain. The very last point, plenty of rest. A lot of people come away on a ski holiday, yes, to learn to ski and to explore the mountain, but they also like to have a good time. I myself, I'm a very big fan of après-ski, and if you come on one of our camps, you will see that in action. However, it is important to get plenty of rest. It is important to drink plenty of water. And this is one of the facts that we give every attendee of our camps, snow camps, water bottle. It's extremely important at altitude to keep drinking the water, to stay hydrated. The more hydrated we are, the better cognitive abilities we have. The more dehydrated we get, the worse they become. And at the end of the day, we are trying to do a sport which is based on movement patterns, and therefore we need to be alert. So, plenty of sleep, plenty of rest, and lots of food, so you are ready and fueled for your next day. So I hope you found this video useful. Hopefully the points that we have covered make sense, and they will hopefully enable you to start to rebuild your confidence and overcome your fear. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do hit the like button. If you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon which is next to the subscribe button. This means you'll be alerted of when we upload new videos. Also, if you have any comments, any questions, any thoughts whatsoever on what we've said, please put them below in the comments. We do read all of the comments, and the ones that need responded to, we will get back to you as soon as we can. If you would rather not comment below, but you do have a question, then send us an email. The email is in the description of this video, as is a link to a very useful diagram of the 3 parts of a turn that we talked about, which will bring that all together for you. So, here is to your skiing success. Here is to you overcoming your fear and building your confidence. If we don't see you here in Kaprun, have a great winter. Hopefully though, we will see you at some point on one of our camps here in Kaprun, Austria. So from myself and everybody else here at Snow Camps Europe in Kaprun, have a great winter season, and we hope to see you very soon.